just rolling here, and things are going great. Your next comic tonight, folks, is actually a great asset here to the Winnipeg comedy scene, as well as Jason Beck, and he's absolutely a fantastic comedian, one of my favorites. Put your hands together for John B. Duff.
Oh, go Bombers, go! Go Bombers, go! Help me out, come on! Go Bombers, go! Fuck you guys, are you serious? Leave me standing here like that? That's got to be a thing you don't want to be chanting if you're of ethnic color at the airport on your way to the Grey Cup. I don't think that's a good day for a Bombers fan. I support all of the Bombers! Let's get that guy over here to security right now. That could seem racist, but it's not really. I mean, in Winnipeg, it's a very easy city, too, to be, like, sort of accidentally racist. I remember I was hammered one night. Follow me. I was hammered one night with some relatives from out of town, and they're like, oh, where can we go eat? We're all drunk. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, well, we'll go to Salisbury House. And, of course, my luck as we walk in, there's 2 Chinese women right next to us I don't notice, and I'm like, I'm so hungry I could eat 10 nips. And they're like... Oh, the hamburger. It's not like I walked into McDonald's and I'm like, give me a strawberry shake, Jew. You know what I'm saying? It's Halloween. That's where you go. You go straight from ironic racism to Halloween. That's where you go. If anybody ever wants to do this, that's how it works. I hate Halloween because, to me personally, it brings out the worst in the human condition. You know what I mean? Like, people are bigger assholes to each other at Halloween than they are any other time of the year. And I'll give you an example of this. You see it every year. There's Halloween parties or a social or whatever, and everyone goes out together in a group. What? You got Batman. You got another guy dressed like Robin. You got the Catwoman. You got the Penguin. You got the Joker. And then some fucking poor asshole who's dressed like a chef. Like, just tell the guy what the theme is, for fuck's sakes. I always feel horrible for that person, and they all just like so dejected. They're all like, Batman, and he's like, standing there. I always feel horrible for him. I'm like, hey dude, my favorite episode is when Batman fought the chef. That was I loved when he fought the chef. That one turned out awesome. Oh, this is a death trap, Jason, they have set up here. I'm not standing anywhere over there. Again. Zombies, people always do zombies. Like, that's the big zombies and pirates and ninjas and sexy zombies and sexy pirates and sexy ninjas. Those are the male-female equivalents there. I don't shop at Walmart very much. I went there last year on the 23rd of December at 24 hours at 3 o'clock in the morning. I needed a Ratatouille DVD for my nephew, and I don't... you could shut up anytime, that would be fucking awesome. Like, I know at home you're accustomed to talking to the TV. Hey, Alex Trebek, it's time for Jeopardy. Thank you for coming into my home. That's not how it works here. I can hear you, and so can everyone else. It's kind of distracting. So, mind if you wouldn't mind fucking off. I didn't mean that. But I've never seen anything as close to approximating what I think a zombie apocalypse would actually look like until I walked into a 24-hour Walmart. The 23rd of December. It's like everybody's running for some reason at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, there's nothing on the shelves. The aisles are all packed with shit. It's like, I get caught up in it. I went in for this DVD. All of a sudden, I'm throwing chainsaws and water in my car. Like, what the fuck is going on? Hit this zombie in the face with a shovel. They're like, no, that's just the old man who's the greeter. Don't worry about it. He's not a zombie. You were just having the best time of your life tonight, aren't you? I was watching over there earlier, this table. There's something I noticed the whole night is that you are like a quiet mouth laugher. You're like, you don't let yourself go, and then your friend over here is like, she wants to laugh, and then she looks at you and goes, that's been happening all night. It's like, I've been having a lot of fun watching that dynamic over here tonight. Should I laugh? No, he shouldn't, because I'm not going to, so neither am I then. I'm not also going to laugh. actually. What else have I got here? Oh, let's talk about cancer. So I've had that twice. That's true. I'm not even making that up. I've had cancer twice in the last couple of years, and the disease is no fun, and neither was the surgery or the recovery afterwards or the chemo. But the worst part of the whole thing was I had to get a catheter twice for the 2 surgeries that I have. That is not, by your applause, who knows what a catheter is? For those of you not in the know, it's when they stick this like a long, flexible piece of plastic tubing down your into your. I was going to say pee hole, but thanks, Dr. Science. That's perfect. Yeah, your urethra. That's what that is. So I go there, and the first thing they do is, I was at a teaching hospital, so they started off with a professional nurse and one who's just learning. And so I've got 2 ladies I don't know all of a sudden. The first thing they do is they shave the area, which admittedly is not that bad. 2 ladies I don't know messing with them. That part wasn't that bad. But then they do is they anesthetize it with iodine. So now I'm bald and purple right here. And guys, you can back me up on this. If anybody tells you in advance they're sticking 10 inches of anything down your dick hole, it's getting out of there pronto. So it all turtles in, and now for all intents and purposes I have these 2 ladies I don't know trying to fish this thing into a plump purple vagina for all intents and purposes. It's like not a comfortable experience. It's horrible. It's worse even when you wake up later in the night, as men are prone to sometimes, with an erection with a catheter in it. That's way worse. You like come out of this halfway sexy dream and you're like, oh, you look down, you're fuck! This purple corn dog with a stick in the end of it. Jesus Christ! Trying to do anything you can to get rid of it. I'll think about nuns or dead babies or sports. I'll think about sports. That'll do it. So you're like, Mary Lemieux, Mary Lemieux. But you've already got a boner, so that turns into, oh, Mary Lemieux. I went in for a transcolectomy and I came out gay. That's not what I had signed up for, I don't think. I didn't come out camps. That's what we did. The weird thing too about cancer is that everyone wants to like help you somehow. You know what I mean? Like it's great that the medical community is there at your disposal, et cetera, but all your friends want to like help you out, you know? Like people will shave their heads in solidarity if you lose your hair to go to chemo. I'm just bald. It's nothing to do with chemo. That's how that worked out for me genetically. Thanks. But no one does this with other diseases. Do you know what I mean? If you have anal warts, your friends aren't all like, oh, I'm going to wear cauliflower down the back of my underwear. Like, no one does that. It's just weird. When I get confused really easy about a lot of different stuff. Like I'm like, you know, my sense of humor, I don't know if you picked up on this yet, is like I'm a child. I'm a 10-year-old boy in a 40-year-old man's body. I'm like a kid when it comes to relationships too. Like I'm like a petulant kid who just like wants all the toys. You know what I mean? I want all the Lego. You can't have all the Lego. It's ridiculous. But I have trouble like committing to just one set of Lego. You know, like I thought I had found the perfect set. But that set fucked another guy, so that didn't work out for me. One time in Amsterdam, a Lego set pooed on me for $1,000. I'm not really talking about Lego. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. Relationships can be confusing. I get confused really easily sometimes. Like, I know the difference between good and bad. I know right from wrong, but there's like gray areas sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, here's a for example. Have you ever been in a public bathroom and you see somebody, they leave after having used the facilities and they don't wash their hands? Right? Everybody judges them. Oh, you dirty pig. I find people get like more upset and are more irate when you do wash your penis. I don't know why that would be. It's just extra hygienic after all. You know, I was like being cleaner is what I'm doing. I was washing it pretty fast. I was in a hurry. I worked up a really good lather. Just trying to get out of there fast. Here's another thing I get confused about. Why is it that I can't sit and enjoy my cat without him feeling like he's got to give me a 5-minute crotch massage before he sits down? You know, I tell you, like you're trying to read a newspaper, watch a TV, or whatever, the cat comes up. Here's how it always works out. Hind legs go down first, then all the weight with the front paws right on your crotch. All right. Settle down, I'll pet you, it's all good. But he never just does. You know, all of a sudden then this business starts up. Buddy, this is not why I got you. You know, it's not why I rescued you from the SPCA, for fuck's sake. It's like a part of our relationship. Let's just cool it. Settle down and I'll pet you. It's all going to be cool. And it's like, just keeps going on for and then he looks up at you. It's like a fucking 13-year-old type prostitute. You want happy ending? Fuck off! Fuck off of me. Jesus. Make me uncomfortable. Make me uncomfortable like that, cat. I also get confused about, let's say for example you got a friend, he's a midget buddy that you've got, he's got Down syndrome and you're supposed to meet him somewhere and he shows up 5 minutes late. Is it okay for you to point out that he's a little tardy? Fuck you guys, that is a good joke. That is a good joke. I've got a buddy, he thinks everything's gay. Oh, that's so gay. Super gay. They're going out somewhere, he shows up, you just say something, hey, you smell pretty good. What are you, gay? No, I just said you smelled good. What the fuck are you talking about? I always like to try to push that, like challenge people that have these like bizarre, stupid beliefs, you know what I mean? Like this is based on ignorance. Like what the hell is up with that? Like, okay, how about this? What if you and I are both getting blowjobs off of hot Hollywood actresses, but we're holding hands the whole time? Is that gay? Which actresses? Which ones? Like, if that's quantifiable, why does that matter? All right, how about this? We're both getting blowjobs off of hot Hollywood actresses. That would be gay. I should just leave it right there. I don't know. What's gonna top that? What's gonna top a mistake that I said out loud? What if we're getting blowjobs from hot Hollywood actresses, but we just don't break eye contact with each other at all, like the whole time? What if we're both getting blowjobs from hot Hollywood actresses and we're making out, like just hardcore making out? I don't have an ending to that joke. I should have just left it at the act. In fact, I think from now on I'm going to on purpose say actor. That's what I'm going to do. Thanks, guys. You finished the end of that joke.
That's the case.
Yeah. Rob was coming to get a blowjob, is what he said. Real quick, I'll finish on this. I always wonder about the sociological necessity. I get confused about the sociological necessity, like why it is that we need a thing in our lives, like a device like a rape whistle, versus the egomaniacal nature of the purchase. Do you follow me? Who is it that's walking around like, I am so attractive, I better get a rape whistle? In fact, I can't believe I'm not getting raped all the time, I'm so hot. I have horrible luck. If I ever found myself in a position where, God forbid, I ever had to use that device, all it's going to do is attract a second rapist. It's like a deer call that way. It says, I have what a rapist wants. That's... Now, some people get upset by this joke because they think it's a joke about rape. Only an idiot would make a joke about rape. It's a horrible, violent... This joke is about narcissism. Is what this joke's about. My only hope in this situation, should it ever occur, is that the second rapist that shows up finds the first one more attractive than me. They start trying to rape each other. I get out of it. I also wonder too if like a really ugly person ever walks in the rape store. The rape store. Chloroform and ski masks are half off this week at the rape store. If an ugly person ever walks in there, is a guy behind the counter ever just like, no, you're good. I'm John B Duff, you guys. Thanks very much.
Keep going for John B Duff. It was a rape joke. It's not a rape joke. It's brought to you by the